Let's try this.
Do you think it's the game? Do you think that the game is taking up too much?
No. Oh boy. Wait, it says stop. It says I'm streaming.
Why don't you try refreshing?
I did.
And it's still...
It says streaming. It says bad. Not receiving data fast enough. Oh, here we go. Holy crap, it's working. That's super weird. I was using the same stream key like 30 times over. 30th time's a charm. Oh, let me mute that, sorry. About time. I know.
Awesome.
5 minutes late. Hey, if you guys ever watch Awesome Hardware, this is like practically early in comparison.
Oh, so many comments.
How's it going, guys? Sorry for the lag. That's just how we roll here. But yeah, this is going to be a little Red Dead Redemption 2 stream, assuming that it continues working for the rest of the stream. It took me quite some time today to get it up and running properly, and even then it's still super buggy. I know some people are running it flawlessly. I hate all of you. But for me, it's been super buggy. It's been crashing out left and right. I was actually trying to stream with XSplit initially. Kept the frame rate. Okay. Yeah, I can try that. We'll try a bunch of stuff here. But basically, I just wanted to do some streaming. I wanted to play some frickin' video games. And you can see I have MSI Afterburner, the OSD up here, so you guys can sort of see what I'm working with. So this is Hotline 2.0. This is Hotline 2 that I'm running, the PC. 9900K, overclocked to 5 gigahertz. You can kind of see some of the diagnostics here. We have two RTX 2080 Ti's in SLI. These are Founders Edition cards. Everything's on liquid, so it's a full custom loop. If you guys aren't familiar with Hotline 2, and you probably could have guessed that from the temperatures and stuff here too, that we are on liquid. But I wanted to quickly show you guys what settings we're working with. And if you guys see anything that looks out of place, I guess try to let us know, and we'll try to catch it. Oh, thank you guys for donations. Totally not necessary, but always appreciated. But you can see here, I'm running pretty much bare bones, bare minimum settings here. I mean, a couple of settings are at medium, but for the most part, we're running low across the board. DirectX 12. I haven't really tried any Vulkan testing yet, but we're doing DX12 for now. There's a couple of these items that are a little higher, but you can see the vast majority of stuff is low. The other thing that's kind of weird is that VSync is off. You guys as my witness, VSync is off right now. But when I jump into the game, oh, it's working perfectly fine now. Dude, this system is possessed right now. It's not streaming properly. It was locked at 60 FPS no matter what I did, even with VSync off. I changed like all of the global settings and NVIDIA control panel and everything, but somehow you guys are a good luck charm because now it's working perfectly. But you can see here, like, just let this sink in, guys. 9900K, two RTX 2080 Ti's in SLI, and you can see that on the second line of the OSD, that second GPU isn't working nearly as hard as the first one, but it is still doing something. You can see it's roughly anywhere between 10 and 20% load, so it is doing something. By the way, our top GPU is killing it, over 2 gigahertz right now, which is overclocked.
It looks laggy.
Looks laggy?
Look, it's like, see? I don't know if this is actually
maybe that's just us.
That's just us.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But at any rate, we pretty much have the fastest gaming computer that money can buy right now, and we're only getting 80 to 90 FPS in this game at 2560 by 1440, but with relatively low settings. So this is an absolute tanker. I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have, like, who's been dying to play this game on day one and doesn't have, isn't quite as fortunate as I am to have, like, all this crazy hardware. And obviously, they might be playing at 1920 by 1080 or cranking the settings down further. That being said, I will say that the game still looks fantastic at these settings. I honestly can't, maybe it's just me, but I can't really tell a huge difference between, like, the ultra settings that I was running at previously and these relatively modest ones. So yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in chat. If anyone's actually gotten this game to run. All right, should I get on this horse? No, I should start talking to people. But you can see I'm eating a ton of RAM right now too, eating up almost 11 gigs of RAM. That's obviously because I'm streaming as well. Bitrate's at 6,000 because we're streaming 1080p, 60 FPS. So some other bugs that I've seen with this game so far is that volume will cut in and out, where usually when it's doing the mission cinematics like this, volume will just get cut to almost a bare minimum. Like you can, like a faint whisper, you can barely hear what they're saying, and then it'll just, you know, and so like I'll crank my volume up, and then the volume returns to its normal levels, and then it blows my eardrums out. Also, trees like to do this like weird jittery dance, like they want to try to give you a seizure sometimes. The trees in the game are all messed up. There's probably a million other things though that I haven't seen. We can skip this, right? Yeah, we don't need to see these dudes with mustaches bickering. Let me just ride a horse, damn it. So you guys can just sort of chill, kick back. I know this is sort of a late night stream for some of you. It is a weekday. But you know, I tried to get this up and running as fast as I could. This is the earliest I could do it. But if you want to just sit back and enjoy the gameplay, and you know, obviously take a look at the stats up there in the top corner.
Let me borrow that for a sec.
It's pretty interesting. You can see the custom loop's doing a fantastic job. 56C on the
wait, why can't I find
the primary GPU, and 9900K. 9900K could be a little cooler. It's hitting 80C here and there, but it is running 5 gigahertz on all cores.
What's that? Tracks.
Did I mention my wife has also joined me in the stream? Hi, honey.
I was wondering when you're gonna let me speak.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't even need an introduction at this point. Everyone just already knows who you are.
Hi, everyone.
But yes, Wifey Sauce is here, the one and only wifey.
We might take turns playing.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe we might.
Yes, dear. No, that'll be fine because then I can like take a look at chat and answer some questions later. But if you see anything, you know.
I'm keeping an eye on chat. So I'll probably just be sitting here chilling while you play.
Yeah. You actually have played a little bit of this game, very little bit of it on the Xbox, right?
I think so. Is that what we played on before?
Yeah, we were like taking turns on missions for a really short period.
Oh, so was this like a launch for the PC version of the game?
So basically this game initially came out on all the consoles.
I know, so I just said, did it just come out for PC? Is that why?
Yeah, oh yes, sorry, it's a little hard to hear. Yes, it just came out on PC like a day or two ago. But it had a really broken launch,
Wait.
as I've sort of already indicated.
Okay.
By the way, guys, I did try running this game at ultra settings just for the lulz, and I was shocked to see Hotline 2.0 returning roughly 40 frames per second. At least in this snowy environment, which is the only environment that I've tested so far because beginning of the game, I can't really hop around. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more, I guess, based on GTA 5, how well Rockstar ported over GTA 5 to PC. I mean, you could run that thing on a GTX 1050, you know, probably even less because the game's so damn scalable. Obviously, it'll bring even a high-end system like Hotline to its knees if you crank it all up, but that game was scalable as hell. This one, not so much. It seems like you really need some heavy-duty horsepower in order to run it reasonably well. Are we getting off the horse now? Okay. Who do I follow? I'll follow... this looks like the harder hike, but I guess I'm going this way. Or I guess it doesn't matter. Sometimes I hate how slow you walk in this game. Especially during these little cinematic moments. Alright. Everyone pull out your binocs. Oh, am I supposed to look around here?
So do you want me to look at some questions and...
Nope. Pay them no mind.
Okay.
It's the internet. They can't be asking anything of value. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, especially, well, you know, there's so many questions.
Some people are saying what GPU.
Oh, so that's probably for the people who just got in here who missed the first part.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So 2 RTX 2080 Ti's in SLI, water cooled, custom loop, and these are Founders Edition cards. You can see the top GPU there from the OSD is hitting over 2 gigahertz, which is fantastic. It is overclocked slightly. not just from the factory, but I put like 100 megahertz core clock offset on it. Could have probably gotten a little higher had I waited it out to get some custom PCB cards, but I had 2 Founders Editions at the time, so I was just like, let's block these up. Oh, so here's a perfect example. Well, that whole little cinematic, I couldn't hear a damn thing of what people were saying because the audio just cut out. So there's one bug for you. Eating so much RAM this game is. Even before we started streaming, we were eating up around 10 gigabytes of RAM. I have 32 gigs in this system. It's supposed to be 64, but I had to take 2 of the DIMMs out.
You got it, Dutch.
She's a RAM eater. Is this my horse? All you horses look alike. That's racist. Oh yeah,
Does it matter which one?
Yeah, it totally matters. If you get on somebody else's horse, like the wrong guy's horse, oh he'll let you hear it. Oh, tab. I just have to get a stupid shoddy. Right? Oh, carbine repeater. Carbine repeater. Give me that repeater. Which one's the repeater? Revolver? Probably the revolver, right? Quick, grab that repeater. No, it's not. Carbine. So one of these. There's only 2 guns here. I guess this is it, right? This is fine.
Someone asked you to put the game in full screen mode because the windowed borderless can hurt your performance. That's what someone said.
I tried switching back and forth, and it didn't seem to make a difference for my system. Didn't really notice any change. Also, I'm on an ultra-wide display, so if I go full screen, it'll look really funky. It'll mess up the aspect ratio for you guys.
Someone just said, I want wifey to pour beer on Kyle, and I agree.
No. Do not do that. Isn't it messed up how I think that that's actually something you're capable of?
I would do it.
I know. That's why it keeps me up at night. Okay, why does it keep telling me to look at my horse's nutsack here? I don't see... Oh. Maybe in here? Nope, these are biscuits. I don't want no biscuits. The hell? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. They're not gonna let me move forward unless I get the right gun. But there's only 2 guns. Can you look in chat to see?
The gun is on the horse.
The gun is on the horse? I was just on the horse.
The slot. Go to the slot with horse saddle on it. What? I don't know what that means.
Oh, this rifle?
The slot you put the repeater in was blinking. That's what someone else said. Look.
How?
What?
Oh, here we go.
People are
Interesting. Here we go. All right.
Come on, let's go.
I know how to play video games. Thank you, chat.
We'll circle around the far side and go down that way, same as my...
I have to say, some of the controls in this game aren't the most intuitive, and combine that with me just being a terrible gamer in general, it's sometimes a rough combo. By the way, temperatures might be a little higher than average because one of our cats is literally sleeping on top of Hotline right now.
It's true.
He loves the warmth.
I know. I feel like I want to move him, but
he's very cute.
So comfortable.
He's very cute, but he's also impeding airflow, which is not cute.
And we have another kitty too. She's sleeping.
They're both.
The whole family's in here right now.
Both sleeping. The whole fam bam. Still getting a solid 80 FPS. Things are looking really smooth. And even at low settings, guys, like I said, it still looks really good.
Hi, sis. Katrina's in chat.
Hi, Trina. That's
Hi.
wifey's good friend.
Yeah. Sister.
And my good friend too. And
She's
sister.
my sister.
Yep.
She's my sister from another mister.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
All right, why are you walking behind me so creepily? Dutch? Is that Dutch? I will give you a Dutch
she said
oven.
Hi, sis again.
Going down here. Let's do it. Again, hate how slowly you walk in this game sometimes.
It's steep here. Careful.
Yeah. Shut up, Dutch. Oh, we have breached the 11 gigs of RAM mark. Everything else is still looking pretty good.
How about you guys ask Kyle some questions?
No.
So that I don't just like sit here.
Oh, I can't multitask. I can't game and answer questions simultaneously. That's a tall order. Now, go ahead, guys.
Yes, ask away.
If you like, you can attach your question with a donation, which will make it easier for us to see, and also does incentivize us a bit more to answer your cues, to A your cues.
Man, I can't even read. They're moving so fast.
Yeah, it was actually my hope to progress through this game a little bit further before I started streaming, because usually the first half an hour of most AAA games these days is just kind of boring before you really get knee deep into the action. But clearly I didn't have time for that, so you guys have to watch me walk slowly behind Dutch.
Someone wants to know why you aren't playing with Vulcan.
Vulcan was doing some weird ass stuff with the OSD. It was actually flickering really quickly. I think maybe just because Afterburner isn't super, optimized for Vulcan. And I really wanted you guys to be able to see what was going on with the system while we game. So that's also why I didn't do much Vulcan testing. I literally just got Red Dead Redemption 2. I literally just got this game working like a couple hours ago. Oh wait, those are bad guys. I'm supposed to hide and shoot them. Okay, I'll take this spot to your left, Dutch. Thanks, Dutch.
Take this if you want.
You're the man, Dutch. All right, I'll make the call. I'll take the freaking lead, motherfucker. Oh my goodness. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, don't you shoot my Dutch. You bastards. Take cover. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, so violent. So violent. Oh, look at that. Oh, I shot him so good they had to slow-mo it. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. I mean, imagine doing this on console. I'm already terrible with a keyboard and mouse. Oh, come on. I see you. I see you right there, boy. Yeah. Where else? Who else we got here? Oh, hello. Ah! In the neck! In the neck!
Okay, let's see if there's any good questions.
Is that a bad? No, that's not. Where's this dude? Still over there? We still got some in those cabins. Oh, jeez. Yay! Yay for murder. Give me your booty. Why are we pirates now? Don't know. Oh, there's a dude. Hello. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling you were gonna fall after I shot you. That's all of them. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, no, stay down. Don't make me double tap you. You ain't worth the bullets.
All right, I have a question for you, babe.
Yeah.
Storybook Bus03 wants to know what creative fields interest you other than videos.
What creative fields? Jeez. Other than videos? Man, videos. I'm boring. Videos are like my life. If I'm not doing videos, what else am I doing creatively? I don't know. I mean, sometimes the things that we do for the videos is kind of creative. Like when we DIY'd those acoustic panels recently. That was a video we posted a couple of days ago. That's obviously not like a creative passion of mine, is making acoustic panels, but I really have been getting into like designing our house. That's been kind of fun.
Has it though?
It has. I mean, there's obviously some really time-consuming and grueling moments to it, but one of my guilty pleasures lately has been playing The Sims, The Sims 3, and just pretty much designing our house. Like, I built our whole house and stuff. Obviously, I used the Motherload God mode cheat to get all the money. It's like, screw the campaign, I don't have time for this. But yeah, I'm kind of boring. You have a lot more creative
cute.
passions than I do, honey.
I do?
Wifey's a very good like artist in general.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she can paint, she can draw.
I'm definitely.
She's very modest about it, and maybe she hasn't practiced in a while.
I haven't
but
practiced in a really long time, but you know who is a good artist? My brother.
yes, well,
Actually,
yeah,
a lot of
your
people in
brother's
my
amazing
family.
too.
My cousin Samantha.
I feel like your whole
think
family
Andrew
is just
too.
a bunch of gifted assholes.
Yeah.
Okay,
well.
I'm not killing these dudes fast enough. I have to run up to them, I guess.
Oh
no.
Let's see.
But then I'm exposed. Now I can see why they want me to cover. And I'm also not a good enough shot to kill them fast enough. Ah, there's a guy. Yes.
Will you be making a Black Friday video this year?
Black Friday video? Yes, I plan to. It's gonna be tight. There's a lot of other content that we have on the books. But, okay, I'm glad that was him and not me. I thought maybe I died right there. But yeah, there should be some black content coming soon. And actually, you guys really enjoyed the $1,000 PC parts list that I put together maybe a week or two ago. And I did another one, but it's like for $500 or $600. That's going to be coming to the channel soon. It's already on FLOATPLANE, but that's a really solid build for the price. I was really happy with that. There's honestly so many good options right now in the budget market. Some would argue too many options to the point where it's kind of confusing to navigate. What do you get? But I sort of lay it out a little bit easier and explain, you know, the available options in that video. So stay tuned for that. Along with, and the cat just kicked over
I was wondering what that was.
that was a coaster. Oh wait,
All
it's getting cold. It's blue and that's not my computer crashing. That's not a B-side, is it? Oh no, that means I'm dying or something. I need to undie. Quick, drink whiskey. That's a solution for everything.
To heat you up, right?
What's that?
To heat you up.
To heat you up. To see, like my oh, it's my stamina. It's because I've just been running everywhere.
So here's two questions. The first one is, what were our careers before YouTube?
Oh yeah.
And then the second one is, what is your drink of choice when gaming?
Oh, those are both good questions.
Yeah.
Why don't you go first?
So
What
my
did you do before all
career
this mess?
before joining Kyle on YouTube
I'm just drinking.
was in the beauty industry. I am a licensed esthetician, which basically is someone that specializes in skincare. So I had my own little business doing that. Probably doesn't interest any of you guys.
I'm interested.
And what do you do, babe?
I read books. No, that's what I'm doing right now. I was working at Newegg. A lot of people know this already because I started the channel while I was working at Newegg. And I didn't really know much about tech in terms of PC, DIY stuff before I got the job. So that's honestly where I learned a lot of what I know now. Paul was sort of my mentor because I was helping Newegg get their YouTube channel off the ground, and Paul was the only on-camera personality or host at the time. I was basically hired to edit the videos, and at some point, I somehow got looped into doing the on-camera stuff too. Our boss sort of figured out that I had a knack for it, and so he was like, "Well, Paul could use more help. We're getting more products in, and you know he's sort of slammed. So why don't we make you an on-camera host and hire another editor?" So I was still editing on the side, but I started doing more on-camera stuff, and then I think maybe after a year of working there, I started this YouTube channel, and then yeah, at some point I quit, and now I play video games sometimes
Really quick.
for a living.
Hi, Dad. Dad is in chat.
Oh, hey, Dad.
He was very salty that I didn't give him a shout out. He just texted me.
Wow,
saying that
not
he's
even your
getting any
own
love.
flesh and blood father gets a shout
To
out.
be fair, the chat is moving very quickly, Dad. So if you did say hi, I did not see you. So I'm sorry.
Should have donated some
Oh
money.
shoot! Dad donated.
Oh,
He did
no!
donate.
You're not supposed to.
Dad,
He
you're
always
not allowed
donates.
to donate any money. Take it back.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Thank you for the donation.
I want to
Dad.
remain your son-in-law. I don't want this to turn into a business relationship. But thanks, Dad. Oh wait, so I should get my horse. Or no, I need to search this little cloud for crap. Give me this. What's in the chest? Show me your chest.
Okay, so the next question is, how are the new panels working out? Are you happy that you
The new panels were a lot of work, and they were a lot more expensive than I thought they would be. And they work when you're standing directly underneath them or talking into that exact corner. But from where I sit at my desk, where I usually film 90% of our videos, you don't really notice it a whole lot. So I think it's one of those things that I have to complement with additional sound damping materials. We do have 6 more panels, not DIY. I bought these. That we still have to hang up. I think in combination with those, it is going to make a big difference. But you know, you have to be realistic. You can't just expect to put up 2 2x4 panels and have all of your echo in the room go away. But I thought it was a fun project, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Like I said,
it was fun, but it took you it took us both a long time to finish them.
Yeah.
Like a couple days, right?
Well, yeah.
Well,
That was also because we had a crazy week.
Oh, I touched the mic.
Oh yeah.
My
Careful
bad.
on the boom. That was also because we had a crazy week. Things just kept popping up randomly for the house, personal matters that took priority over, work. So it did stretch on a little bit longer than I would have liked, but happy with the end result. Just need to add more.
Excuse me, I was skeptical, but you did a pretty good job, babe. Good job.
Thanks, Emmy.
Okay, let's see. Are there any other questions? Everyone's just saying daddy sauce in chat now.
Daddy sauce! Daddy sauce! Boy, get off my computer. I hate you. You guys want to see the boy really quick? This is what our boy cat, Riot, is doing right now. That is literally, so there's Hotline. Tricked out, by the way, in glorious red for the occasion, only to be thwarted by your royal majesty, the grumpy puss. Well, at least he's comfortable. All right. Where did you guys go? You guys just left me while I'm back here entertaining? Some posse you are.
Let's see.
You
Oh, I don't
dicks.
think we answered what our drink of choice is for streaming.
No, we did not.
For playing game or for gaming. I'm sorry.
I don't really have a drink of choice.
I feel like with you, it's either beer or whiskey.
Beer or whiskey? Yeah. Maybe I'm actually a Red Dead Redemption 2 character in real life, and this is all a simulation. Because that's all they drink. What about you?
Well, I don't game.
You like beer?
I don't like gaming, but if I am like modding the streams, I
Right.
usually drink beer.
Well, I don't necessarily have like a drink of choice when I'm gaming versus when I'm, swimming in a pool. Like I don't have different drinks for different occasions. I just usually stick to the same thing
That's
regardless
true.
of the
Yeah.
of the event. Oh, the O'Driscoll escaped. I didn't realize we were chasing someone. Okay.
So I don't think my dad approves of the daddy sauce nickname.
He'd like a redo. Yeah, don't ask the internet to ever name anything for you.
Yeah.
I think I tried to ask them, what was it? Oh, what to name the Manta build, which we're also doing a checkup video on, where I dress up like a doctor and it's really lame, but it's kind of fun. The Manta build, I didn't know what to name it, so I asked you guys to pick a name in the comments, and the top vote was PC McPC face or something like that. Yeah. So it remained the Manta build forever.
Yeah.
It was like PC.
And then like the opposite can happen where you remember when I was gonna switch up my Twitter and Instagram handle?
Right.
When you switched the name from Awesome Sauce to Bitwit?
Yeah. What did they vote on?
Well, some dude like took all the name combinations for like Bitwit or something like that, like Bitwit wife, wifey Bitwit, like all those,
Right.
and sent a screenshot to me because I think I had like listed a couple and then they just ended up claiming all of them.
Right,
So then I had
right.
to stay with wifey sauce, which I'm fine with.
Yeah. Oh my God. What's happening here? No, I'm gonna hurt you. F you.
Can Awesome Hardware become a podcast?
Ooh. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think Awesome Hardware would make for a great podcast, actually.
Yeah.
I'll have to run that by Paul. If anyone would like to see Awesome Hardware get turned into a podcast in some way, Press P in chat.
Just let me go. Come on.
Loot. I'm gonna loot you first before I.
So my dad just
Pick you up.
said that he would rather be called Super Sauce
Super
instead
Sauce.
of Daddy Sauce.
Wow. Thinks very highly of himself. Super sauce. Are you a product of Nvidia, Mr. Father? Are you their latest super creation? Because you know they have their super
Oh, yeah.
branded GPUs. We know who you're working for. Horse weapons. No, let me just pick you up. Pick up with R.
Oh, God, no.
R. R. No, get away from the horse so I can pick you up. Otherwise, it won't prompt me.
Come on. I'm nobody.
Come on,
Mister.
dude. Just get away from the horse.
Why
There
is
we
everyone
go.
saying-
Boy, if you press the power button on that computer, I will
Oh my god, wait.
Please, you don't need
I will murder you.
He's really close to it.
Ah.
Hold on.
Ah. That's why the coaster was there. Get the coaster and
Hey. Stop. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh.
boy,
Hey,
stop
buddy,
crying.
Stop it. I'm sorry.
All right, I see a lot of pee in chat. Everyone is peeing very abundantly. Abundant amount of pee. Stow. Yes, I will stow you. Stowed, bro.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
All right, I'll pass that message along to Paul, and we'll see what can be done.
Okay.
About
What
Awesome
are your
Hardware
what
Podcast.
are what are your honest thoughts about console gaming?
Kieran Duffy.
My honest thoughts are that consoles are a great way for people to game who maybe don't have the means to build their own or buy their own PC. They're a great foot in the door to the gaming world. They have pretty much the lowest barrier to entry when it comes to gaming in a traditional sense. And I don't have anything against anyone who simply prefers a console gaming experience over a PC. I honestly, obviously I wouldn't agree. I have my own opinions. I think gaming on PC is very much my preference. But everyone's got their own thing, Okay, you like a gamepad, you grew up with it all your life, or maybe you just like the way it feels. Keyboard and mouse feel foreign to you for some reason. I think I think there are a lot of people out there who prefer console over PC. I feel like a lot of those people haven't really experienced PC gaming to its fullest, and maybe that's why they don't see the light. But there's definitely that smaller group of people out there who have been familiarized with both in full and still just prefer console. And more power to you. Everyone's got their own thing, so it doesn't make a difference to me.
Now, what are your honest thoughts on Linus?
My honest thoughts on Linus. Linus is awesome. Linus is a great guy. He's very intelligent. Obviously, everything I could say about Linus, people probably already know. I don't want to run sticky keys. No, I'm trying to make my horse gallop. It's the only thing that needs to stick right now is this dude to this horse. No, Linus is great. I would consider him a good pal of mine, and we're doing the wifey builds.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The wifey build's coming up
Like in 2 weeks.
in
I
like
think.
2 weeks, but
Yeah.
it probably won't air on his channel for another month or so. I don't know what his scheduled content looks like. Content schedule looks like. But yeah, that'll be fun. Yvonne, Linus's wife, versus Wifey Sauce herself in a all-out build battle.
Mm-hmm.
Identical systems. It'll be shot at our place. Linus is going to be in town in LA, and he's going to stop by, and we're going to shoot some shit. It's going to be awesome. How are you feeling about that, by the way?
I feel fine. I honestly think it's just awesome that it's going to be two women building or competing to build PCs against each other, because I feel like you don't see women very often in this industry, or even like starting, tech
Oh,
YouTube
definitely.
channels.
It's
So,
definitely a male-dominated industry.
yeah. So even though Yvonne and I, we don't really know much about tech like you and Linus do, I think it's still just going to be refreshing to see both of us compete on YouTube. So.
Yeah, right. I think it'll be hilarious with me and Linus, like sort of in the waiting room, or like I think we're gonna be monitoring you guys.
Yeah.
Through like a TV in a different room, because we can't obviously give you cues on the spot. I think it'll be fun to see our reactions, reacting to you guys, like, oh no, don't put that there. Oh, you forgot the mounting screw. Oh, you forgot the standoffs. You know, like just kind of pulling our hair out. But we might not. You guys might completely do everything by the book, and we'll just be like, holy crap, they know their shit.
I think I don't have any fear that I'm going to like install something incorrectly. I think I'm just worried that I'm going to be really slow because it's been such a long time since I built a computer.
Sure.
So, but I mean, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Either way.
No, definitely. I think it'll be really cool.
Bye, daughter. Super sauce out. Give my second son a kiss and hug.
See you later, Dad. Thanks again for the donation.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
Have a good night. Let's see. Where is this?
So,
Going to the
44668282. Thank you so much for your $20 donation.
Wow,
and,
thank you.
They said was hoping for Lyle, instead got wifey sauce and that other guy. I'm sorry. To
I have just
disappoint
been
you.
reduced to the other guy ever since Lyle came around.
When I was in the Navy,
Nary Hut Sack.
Nary
Yes, you heard
Hut
that correct. Thank you for your $4.99 donation.
Excellent username.
Hey, wifey sauce and the other guy, really enjoy your channel. Y'all are awesome. Anyway, here's a Happy Meal on me. P.S. Epstein didn't kill himself. Okay.
Who's Epstein?
Oh boy, Kyle.
how you holding up, Charles? I'm okay. Apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Okay,
Still bad.
let's
It'll be fine in a day or
answer
two.
some more questions.
Can't pull a bolt
Okay.
right now. Sure, I can.
So just
Oh, that's
just
your streamer?
just another little update here on how the system's behaving right now. We've definitely breached 11 gigs of RAM, just system memory. Our GPUs are still sitting pretty. Obviously, SLI is still not being fully utilized. You can see that second card is just hovering around 10% utilization. But the top GPU is doing, it's doing work. You can see that as the temperatures have gone up slightly, the clock speed, the core clock speed has dipped a little bit, so we're no longer past the 2 gigahertz threshold, or that mark. But 1980 is still very respectable. Again, it is overclocked. And our CPU is looking a little bit toastier now that we've been running for a good half an hour or so, if my biological clock is serving me right. So yeah, we're getting around, we're hovering in the 80s, 80 degrees Celsius. I could probably go in and tweak the voltage a little bit. I think, I can't remember what the voltage is at right now. It's been so long. But I think when I first put it in, it was sort of a rush job, and I was just trying to find a voltage that would be stable, not necessarily one that was the absolute lowest voltage required to run 5 gigahertz stably. So there could be some heat savings there if I were to re-optimize the overclock. But everything's still looking good. I mean, we're still getting around 80, 90 FPS. We are using, I am leveraging G-Sync right now. Oh, the boy is getting off his throne. Ah! Cat on the loose. Okay, he's done. Yeah, so this is a PG378, PG378 or 278 Q. It's the 100 hertz G-Sync monitor, 3440 by 1440, ultra wide, IPS, 1 millisecond and all that. It's 1 millisecond? I don't know if it's 1 millisecond, but it was like the cream of the crop ultra wide panel when it first launched, roughly 2 years ago now. So just beautiful gaming experience altogether. In case you guys were wondering, it's probably obvious though.
All right, we got a $2 donation from Caesar, and he wants to know how we met.
Oh boy, I feel like we've answered this many
We
times
have,
before.
but there's always new people to the channel, so
Sure.
you wanna tell the story?
This is one of those things where I'm like, how much information does the internet really need right now?
Long story short, we met at a party.
Yeah, the TLDR.
TLDR.
We met at a party, her party.
Yes.
She was throwing a party at her parents' place, but her parents weren't there. But they knew about the party. They allowed her to
Again.
have a party.
Let's just keep it the TLDR.
We met at a party
Yeah.
that was broken up by the cops.
Again, TLDR.
It was a real
TLDR.
super bad moment.
TLDR.
I'm just kidding.
TLDR.
I'm just joking about everything.
Okay, let's look for another question.
We met on Tinder.
Yes. Before it even existed.
I don't even think Tinder existed when we met.
Are we
Come on, grab that
aging
bow.
ourselves right now?
Oh, I gotta get a bow.
Let's see.
Hold on, I gotta get a bow.
Options.
After last time, this is gonna take some. There we go. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this. You see how quickly I got that bow out? Oh man,
And move slowly.
what are we killing now? Oh deer. Come here, deer.
Run.
Don't run.
Coming a mile off.
Where is he? Where's the stupid deer?
You see the tracks? I think so.
I don't see
Maybe not.
any
Focus.
tracks, bruh. Eagle eye.
We got another $5
Oh.
donation.
Oh, I see a track.
Oh, you're not listening to me.
$5 donation?
Yeah.
Cool.
From Voidheim. I'm probably saying that wrong.
Voidheim.
How would you say that? Voidheim?
Voidheim!
Voidheim?
Voidheim!
Does Wifey Sauce
You have to
enjoy
yell it.
watching you game or just puts up with it? What do you think?
Yeah, she puts up with it.
I put up with
I was
it.
actually very surprised when you asked if you could be on the stream tonight.
Well, I just figured I could help, you know, like I could be like in chat and
Well, yeah.
you can answer questions.
Which
while
I
you
always
game.
appreciate.
Mhm.
But I mean, you know, usually you'll offer to do it from your own system because then you could like be browsing some other, you know, whatever, any other YouTube video that you find more interesting than my own.
Yeah.
So when you were like, yeah, I want to actually be on camera with you, I was like, but then you're just going to be watching me game, and we both know how much you hate that. But yeah, wifey's always a good sport.
Yeah, I do. I put up with you.
Where's the stupid
Let's
deer?
see.
Where are you, deer?
Okay, so someone just asked, what tech do you wish you had right now?
What tech do I wish I had? Oh, man. I don't know. I feel so overwhelmed with how much tech I have that, you know, maybe some cool parts for my car. I've been wanting to mod my car for a long time. I have the Audi RS3 2018 8V, or yeah, 8V, and I've been wanting to sort of mod it for a long time. Seeing all of like Jay's upgrades and stuff to his sweet ass Camaro always makes me want to upgrade mine too. But you know, it's expansive. It's expansive. I don't know. Oh wow, that's not good.
Honey, someone wants to know what happened to Charlie.
Charlie died. Like everything else in this world.
Charlie died.
Oh
It was
shit!
really weird too because he made it all the way up to the chrysalis phase. Oh, should I be caring what's happening right now?
No, you should not. There's nothing important. I didn't miss it all. I didn't miss that deer that was standing still at all. Yeah. Charlie was the cat. In case you guys don't know, Charlie was the caterpillar that we found at a farmer's market. We rescued him, even though he was really. I guess he was in immediate danger. He was literally chilling on like a piece of lettuce that was for sale.
But I mean,
someone would have like put him in a salsa.
He probably would have died if we
Yeah,
didn't.
he would have died either way.
At least he had a chance.
I mean, he's a
with us.
caterpillar. He had a 1% chance of living any way you cut it.
Well, I think something just
come
happened during
on.
the chrysalis stage.
Oh,
because
come on!
I can't even tell the story because you just keep yelling over me.
Well, no, you scared the deer away. I had him. Oh, damn, you scared the hell out of
the
him.
deer away.
Okay, so.
No, I'm over it now. We don't even tell the story.
No, don't be
Doesn't
over
matter.
it. You're not over it.
Oh, someone wants to know if you can do another tech tuber impression video.
I don't know. I feel like that was one of those golden videos that just seemed to do really well, and I was really happy with, and it just ticked all the boxes. And it's like Toy Story 4. You know it's gonna get views. You know it's gonna generate hype and buzz, but is it really necessary? Do you really need another Toy Story? That's kind of how I feel about the impressions. That being said, I do think that the tech space on YouTube has grown significantly since that video was done. So I feel like there's a lot of characters, a lot of buddies that I would love to impersonate, even though, you know, I can't guarantee they'd be good or anything. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Right now, no.
Oh well. Oh man. Oh, Quad. I was just about to read your donation chat, but I can't see it.
Maybe I can go up.
There we go.
Here.
So Quad 9S, thank you for your $10 donation. He says, I'm putting together a new build. Current is 3 years old. Need a recommendation for a quiet, full tower case, and which 2080 Super sounds least like a Hurricane. Love the Audi, by the way. I have a simple A4.
Nice. A4's great car.
Can you fix chat?
A
really quick?
silent full tower. Okay. Recommendation: tower in which 2080 super sounds at least like a hurricane.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, full tower. There's so many. I haven't messed around with a full tower in a long time. I don't know. Nothing actually comes off the top of my head. I don't think Fractal makes any full tower cases.
Do you want a water? I'm gonna get one. Sparkling?
Sure. What's a good full tower? I know that there's like the Cosmos from Cooler Master. That's like one full tower. That's what I think of when I hear the word full tower now. It's like a massive case that is not really necessary unless you're cramming it full of custom water cooling hardware. Because I mean, just a regular mid tower case is just way more than you need nowadays. But
Oh wait, this
Fractal makes some quiet cases. Be quiet. Oh, I would say the Dark Base 700. I think that's a mid tower, a very large mid tower. Dark Base 700 is great. What's the other one? Dark Base 900? I don't know if that's right. Let me double check.
In the meantime, if you're wearing headphones, this might be a good ASMR sound.
Oh, don't blow their eardrums out,
Okay,
though.
wait, right here.
Okay,
right here,
go.
right here.
That sounds like a Coke commercial. Now we're going to get sued. Dark Base Pro 900. Fantastic case for a
Here.
full tower.
This one's for you.
There's some recommendations. Sorry, I don't have any better ones right now. What are we supposed to do with these dead deer? Do I just, I gotta kill more of them? I haven't killed enough deer. We must kill more deer, apparently. Oh. Good thing they're everywhere. They're not very smart deer. It's like they see me kill their friend, and then they just run like 30 feet to the left. Well, I guess we're safe now, Chuck. Yeah, I don't know about that, boy. I don't know about that, boy. Ayo! Suck it, Bambi. Sorry, the game made me do it.
Everyone says it's a Be Quiet Dark Base Pro 900 Rev 4. Rev 2.
Rev
I can't
4.
read whatever.
Rev 4.
2.
Yeah,
2.
Rev 2.
I made a mistake.
Rev 2, yes. Yes, that's a good one.
Where are you going?
That's a good one.
Follow the tracks.
Follow the tracks. Don't tell me where to... I am following the tracks. You dummy. Oh. Alright, if you're in the water, he can't hear ya. Be the rock. Be one with the rock. Blend. Oh, it's like a little baby deer. Sucker! Oh no, how are you running away? No, yeah, die.
Oh, okay, here's a fun question
This
from
game's so
Gregory
mean.
Smith.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Gregory, for your $4.99 donation. He wants to know what our favorite fruit is. What's your favorite fruit?
Fruit.
Fruit!
Uh,
For me, right now, I'm like super into jujubes.
jujubes.
I go to the farmer's market every week, and I just saw a bunch of people. If you don't know what a jujube is, there's like a small fruit that's like brown and green in color. And they're really like light and crisp in flavor, but I saw a bunch of people eating them, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try some, and I'm addicted. So currently, that is my favorite fruit.
I like mango.
That's boring.
I like tomatoes. Tomatoes are fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Haha. Bet you never heard of that before. I really do like tomatoes.
I know you do.
Mangoes are good. Watermelon's great. It's very refreshing.
I don't know.
Although I could just drink water, it's just the same thing. I don't know. There's a lot of good fruits out there.
All right, moving
Passion
on.
fruit. Passion fruit.
Passion fruit's good.
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit's delicious. All right,
Other fruit.
next question.
Yep.
This is from Cooper. He gave us a $13.37 donation. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
He says, howdy, what YouTuber, tech or not, would you want to collab with?
I mean, I think PewDiePie's the obvious answer, because he's like Papa YouTube, but and I'm a 9-year-old sometimes, but I don't know. Who would I want to
Can you
collab
put
with
this
most?
person on timeout, please?
Oh. Where is this? Here?
Yeah,
Hi.
no, timeout.
How do you do that? Oh, yeah, one of these?
Yeah.
Bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Thank you.
Okay. Spammity, spammity, spam. I don't know. Who would I want to collab with?
Ready to head back
Not
when
Casey
you are.
Neistat.
Come on then.
Why? You watch his videos all the time.
No, I haven't. I
You
haven't
haven't
watched.
watched him in a while?
No, I used
Oh.
to, but I kind of just stopped after a while. I mean, that's how it always is. Like, I'll watch someone for a while, then I just
Should be enough
I
to keep us all
I get
fed for a few
bored of it
days.
for whatever reason. He hardly even makes videos anymore.
I knew you'd be okay with that, Bo.
Excuse me.
It's easier
David
when
Dobrik's kind of funny.
back.
I don't know if I would ever do a collab with him. I don't even know what that would look like.
How things were
But,
a couple of days back. Well, maybe our
Probably
levels
PewDiePie. I think I like PewDiePie the most in terms of just the most relatable YouTuber.
He's funny.
The thing is, I don't watch a whole lot of YouTube, guys. Like, YouTube is my life, and at the same time, I feel so out of touch when it comes to being a user or viewer of the platform.
You put this person
Not
on
so
timeout.
much a creator, huh?
Put this person on timeout.
Oof.
price on our heads.
Maybe you should get a laptop and also do it on
No,
your
no,
end too.
No, on timeout. Put him on
Oh,
timeout.
Dutch and Jose will have
Right here.
you could get a lappy,
No.
honey.
What?
You should get a laptop so that you can do it
Oh,
independently.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, careful of the mic.
Ooh, sorry. What? $20 donation from 6ZZ
You-
ZZ.
Who? Six? Thanks, man.
Oh, you know who that is?
No.
Love the channel, guys. Inspired me.
Did it sound like I did?
I don't know why.
When you call someone man, it just means that you
I
know
don't
you know them
know.
intimately.
Yeah,
Oh.
love the channel, guys. Inspired me to upgrade to a 9900K and 2080 Ti a few weeks back.
Killer. Awesome. You can run Red Dead Redemption 2 at low settings. Congratulations. No, that's more of a jab at the game than your system. That's a killer rig that you got there, man.
Well, once we get out
Treat
here,
her well.
back on our feet, we'll
Enjoy it.
might have family somewhere. Who knows? Maybe still deal with the O'Driscoll Four.
Surprisingly, I mean, the game, apart from like the weird audio bug, it's been operating pretty good for the stream. It's on its best behavior right now. It was crashing out earlier. Maybe it just needed to warm up or something, but I haven't seen any twitchy trees.
I suppose.
No crashing.
Oh,
Knock on all the woods.
Trey Games, thank you for your $19.99
Trey Games.
donation. He
Thanks,
says,
Trey.
decided today I'm getting the 3950X. Should I pair it with the 2070 Super or the 2080 Reg or wait for a 30 series next year?
Oh,
sorry.
dude.
Oh.
Headphone users.
And not in a good way.
I would pair it with, or what was the last option? Or wait for a 30 series
Yeah.
next year. Honestly, waiting next year. If you need a new GPU now, then get a new one now. If you can wait and you're perfectly fine, you just kind of have that itch, then sure, wait out for to see what the 30 series has to offer. But between the 2070 Super and 2080 regular, I'd go with the 2070 Super. It's within earshot of the 2080 for significantly less money. It's just a better value overall, even though it's not quite as fast. The price gap doesn't justify how much faster the 2080 is. So go the Super route is my opinion.
Sissel1304, thank you for your $5 donation. They said, hi, YouTube, been watching your channel for a long time now. Shut up and take my money.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do right now? Oh, damn, there's a bear.
Cut up here, off the trail.
I remember this mission. Yeah, I have played a little bit of this game on the Xbox before it was on PC. I had no choice, and it was great. Like, being able to play the game was great, but for me, I didn't play it long enough to get used to shooting with a controller with a joystick. It just
How long you been
Another
Can't do it.
donation. Michael Palmer, thank you for your $5 donation. Hi guys, love the channel. Long-time viewer. Question.
yo.
I have an i7-8700K at 5 gigahertz all cores. Is it worth upgrading to 9900K? Cheers.
just thought you might have
Did you get
No,
that?
no, it's not worth upgrading. The performance gains are going to be marginal, unless you're talking about, you know, multi-threaded applications. Let's say you're video editing. But even then, the 8700K, I was editing on that, editing 4K footage for a year, almost a year, with zero problems. It was a perfectly good chip. Obviously, it's fantastic for gaming too. 9900K or any of the 9000 series CPUs are not going to be that much faster in gaming than an 8700K. If you're looking to up your FPS, then start looking at your GPU, because most titles are still very much GPU bound. That's where you're going to see the most performance gains, is by upgrading that specific component. That's why typically my rule of thumb is, if you're building strictly a gaming PC these days, I allocate roughly half the budget just for the GPU. If I'm really trying to prioritize max frame rate. Thank you guys for the other donations.
Yes, thank you.
AM Legend, Michael, appreciates it. John
Katrina, are you
T.
still in chat? Where's your question?
Huh?
I said, Katrina, are you still in chat? Where's your question?
Did she have one?
She said she's gonna ask one.
I mean, she's a friend. Couldn't she just call us?
Good.
She could bypass the whole donation thing.
But it's not as fun.
got a
It's
lifeline.
not as fun.
Yeah, it would just be a mad flex on chat, just calling us up. Steve, thank you,
I was just about
Steve.
to read that to you. Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
Building a Ryzen 2700X 1660 Super Core V21 as you play. Wait, what?
Core V21 as you play RDR2 in my background. Oh, nice. Awesome, dude. Looks like Steve's actually building a Ryzen system as we speak. That's awesome, dude. I hope it goes well. Good luck. If it's your first build, I hope it goes smoothly. Even if it's not your first build, I hope it goes smoothly. And if you get in trouble, if you run into a roadblock, we have a tutorial.
Yeah. Adam, thank you so much for your $5 donation. He asked,
Thanks, Adam.
how did we meet? We already answered that question earlier.
Tinder.
And the TLDR is we met at a party of mine.
Tinder party.
Exactly, Tinder party.
Yep.
Trey, thank you for your $4.99 donation.
Thank
Any
you.
preference of who to get the Super from EVJ and Asus stick out to me?
Any preference
Like,
of who?
what company should they
who to
get?
the Super
Yeah.
from? EVJ and Asus, they're both fantastic board partners, and you really can't go wrong. I think it boils down to features, as a lot of these board partners are very similar. You know, you might get a little bit of more performance on one versus the other, but it's really the features and the aesthetic that most people look for. Also check the reviews though, because some cooler designs might be a lot more effective than others, maybe by you know, 4 or 5 degrees. I would say up to that, sometimes even more. Obviously stray away from any sort of blower designs, which I think you probably already know. Yeah, honestly, it's just watch reviews, and if you really can't decide after watching reviews, it probably means that you're safe either way. So just go, at that point, just go with the one that looks best.
Okay, I have
They
that.
perform similarly.
Ninja Commander, thank you for your $10 donation. Ninja says, hey there, this might seem like a common question, but I feel it is something I need help with. 4790K and 980 Ti, what the hell should I upgrade to?
4790K is still a good gaming CPU. This goes back to what I just said moments ago, where if you're looking to up your gaming performance, upgrade the GPU first. Your CPU is still perfectly fine for gaming, especially if you're overclocking it, and gaming is really the main task that you're doing, the main intensive workload. You know, if you're starting to get into content creation, you want to edit highlight reels and things like that, then maybe it's time to upgrade your platform as a whole. And in that case, I would look to Ryzen. They have really strong offerings with lots of cores, lots of threads, a scalable platform that Intel doesn't have at the moment. But if gaming's your main MO and you're trying to save some coin, just swap that 980 or 980 Ti, whatever it was, out with something a bit more current, you know, that fits your budget. Make sure you look at reviews to to make sure that there is going to be a significant jump in performance, and you should be good to go there.
All right, Tech Therapy, thank you for your £5 donation. He says, "Hi
Pound
Kyle." Hi Kyle, we met briefly at the Asus booth at Computex this year. Really love your channel,
Cool.
in particular the vlog type videos.
Oh, thanks.
Greece from Austria.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I met so many people at Computex and CES this year that it's hard to keep track of all y'all, but it's always great meeting people, putting a name to a face, and actually seeing that, the people in chat, people in the comments are real, actual people. You can reach out and touch them. I never do because that would be creepy and probably illegal, but I always appreciate those interactions that I have with you guys.
Yeah, cool. All right, we have
Why am I just in a room with horse shit?
Adam. Thank you for your $5
Disgusting.
donation.
Thanks, Adam.
He says, "Couple goals. I would never let my fiance read my chats."
Well, I don't know what you've got to hide in your chat, man. There's really nothing but nerd talk in my chats, so no point in hiding that.
All right, we got a $5 donation from Dylan. Thank you.
Thanks,
I
Dylan.
just finished building my first PC, i7 9700K with a 2060 Super, and I couldn't have done it without the help of your channel.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much. You're welcome.
Beautiful. That's also a fantastic system.
Yeah, and congrats on your new system.
Yeah, thanks.
Why are you saying thank you?
Or I'm sorry. Congrats. Thanks for the kind words and congrats on the system. Again, can't multitask. I'm the worst.
It
I'm
is
like
true.
a single core CPU.
He is busy making plans and
Son of a Dutch.
Dutch being Dutch. Those
Dutch
plans
being
are all
Dutch. Oh, just marry him already. You're always going on about Dutch, Arthur. Just seal the deal. Who the hell's
I thought he
Leviticus
was reading
Cornwall?
his last rites. Now I see
I
you
don't care.
introducing him to your
Where's Lyle?
Lyle is, I don't know where Lyle is, and I'm happy to not know where Lyle is.
Me too. I agree.
It's been a while since he showed up, and, I for one am glad.
Yeah. Dead Genesis, thank you so much for your $5 donation.
Thanks.
Dead Genesis wants to know if there are any more stack attack in the plans.
Not currently. There's no immediate plans for another stack attack. It's sort of been put on hold for now. Ever since we moved to the new house, we no longer have a dedicated office space. There's just not enough room to actually do a stack attack. But who knows? Maybe
I'm fine not doing it.
maybe in the future, it'll come back someday. Maybe when we have a dedicated editor, because it was a tremendous amount of time put in, not just in the production and planning, but the post-production phase as well. I remember spending 15 to 20 hours on one episode, easily, which is, that's editing one of those videos is like enough hours to qualify as a part-time job. At least here in California, which I just wasn't able to sustain. So maybe once we have more manpower, that is one reason, one of the very many reasons why I would like to scale the company at some point, hire some more people.
All right.
Maybe soon.
Moving on. Eric, thank you so much for your $10 donation.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I hope I can say this correctly. All right, 2080 Ti, 3900X, NZXT H200i, Corsair H100i, fan on top, rear and dual 120 in AIO. Recommended orientation of fans, 2 on AIO, best placement and direction, plus 1 on one top, 1 rear. Love your channel.
Yeah,
I hope you understood what that.
Yeah. So if you got one fan on the top, one on the rear, that's good. I would imagine both of those are set to exhaust because you probably don't have dust filtration on those. Plus, it just makes sense with the layout of the case. Your AIO, your radiator is going to be on the front of your chassis, right at the intake. So your fans will be potentially pushing air through the radiator, pulling it through the front of the case as an intake, which I think is the best orientation personally. You could mount them in a pull configuration as well, where the fans come before the radiator, so they're actually pulling the air through it. But I generally go with a push. Sometimes you see a 1 or 2 degree improvement in cooling going with the push configuration. Sometimes it's no different whatsoever. It just kind of depends on your actual system. But I think the way that you have it laid out, or the way that you were suggesting in the comment, sounds like exactly what I would do. Fan on top, fan at the rear. Both of those are exhaust, and then your 2 AIO fans, or your 2 radiator fans at the front.
Cool. Wallbank and YTB Storm, thank you for your donations. Rob, he did a $10 donation, no comments, just a donation. So thank you, Rob.
Shout out, Rob. Thanks, Rob.
And then Rage Walker, $5 donation. Thank you very much.
Rage Walker, my man.
He says, building a new Ryzen PC. Price is not really a huge deal, but wondering for gaming, is it really worth going with a 3700X over the 3600?
For gaming, no. I would say that for gaming, don't worry about it. You're looking for basically only go with the 3700X if you are going to be doing more than gaming. If you're going to be streaming, for example, then I would suggest getting the 3700X over the 6-core. Because you'll have more threads at your disposal. They'll be more equipped for live encoding, video editing, rendering, things like that. But if gaming's your main MO, save the extra money. Save, you know, whatever it is, $100-$150 on your CPU, and put that towards your graphics card, because that's what's going to benefit you the most. That's what I would do.
Okay, cool. Next question.
End of answer.
Sissel, thank you so much for your $10 donation. They say, if I already have a custom loop with a water-cooled i7 7700K that's overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz and a water-cooled GTX 1080 that's also overclocked, would it be worth it to delid the CPU?
Sorry, I missed that. What was that?
Are you joking?
No. I kind of was tuning
Pay
out.
attention.
I'm trying
Pay
to blow up a
attention.
train. It's hard.
Okay.
Can't answer tech questions while
Are
blowing
you
things
listening?
up. Yes.
Okay. Sissel says, if I already have a custom loop with a water-cooled i7 7700K that's overclocked to 4.8 gigahertz and a water-cooled GTX 1080 that's also overclocked,
Okay.
would it be worth it to delid the CPU?
I would need more information, honestly. If your temperatures are a little high and you know you're really trying to hit a specific target frequency, but your thermals are just not being kept in check for whatever reason. First of all, check your loop. Make sure that there's nothing, you know, engineering-wise, no shortcomings with your loop. That it's completely clear. There's no blockage. And if that's still the case, if it's still overheating, then you could consider delidding. As long as you're willing to accept, you know, the risks involved, and you do your research beforehand. That's the biggest thing. People who damage their chips when delidding, they just, most of the time it's because they're not exactly sure what they're doing, and they haven't really looked into it as much as they should have. So just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. There's tons of great tutorials out there. Gamers Nexus does some fantastic content on delidding. Bauer does some fantastic stuff. I mean, you know, most people use Bauer's delidding tool to get that job done. Works fantastic. So yeah, I would say go for it. It's quite a simple and easy process. I've done it myself with a 9980XE. No, 89. I forget which. Yeah, I forget which CPU it was. The Skylake X, the 18-core Skylake X. But yeah, I would say go for it, man. It's fun, and it really does knock down your temperatures significantly. I think it cut down maybe 10 to 12 degrees, if not more, for my CPU. And that also improves the power efficiency quite significantly if you're dropping temps that much. Yep.
Okay, next question. This is another question from Trey Games. Thank you so much for your donation again.
Trey Games.
He says,
Trey Games.
last one, LOL. Why did I say LOL? Just want to say thanks. I've been doing cybersecurity for 6 years and never built a PC, so I figured I'd splurge on my first one.
Oh yeah, it's the only way to go if you can afford it. Cool, man.
Okay, so I think I lost track here.
says all
All right, what are you guys doing?
We'll soon
Circle
find
jerking
out.
up here. We gonna watch the fireworks show?
Okay. I think so. Okay, cover your faces.
Okay.
You should be here.
Cover your faces. Oh wait, how do I? Is it?
Oh, Robert just gave us a $20 donation. Thank you so much, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
He says, first time watching the live stream. Good stuff. Love the channel. Helped me build my first PC in over 10 years.
Awesome.
Keep up the good work. Cheers.
Cool. Yeah, 10 years. I would say a decade is probably when you really need a refresher on how to build a PC. Because I feel like within 5 years, not much has changed. Our tutorial is now like 2 or 3 years old, and I still point people to it because it's still very relevant. And there's a couple things that that have changed, but 99% of it is still identical. But cool. Congrats, man, on your first build in 10 years. That's awesome. Blow it up, boy.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I should have used a
What happened?
Energizer battery.
What happened?
They were gonna blow up the train, but the fuse didn't work. So it was a no blow. The old no blow. Oh boy.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, jump! Motherfucker, jump! Oh, shoot. I guess it's up to me. And this asshole. Really?
Jesse Rocker, thank you so much for your $5. What's A?
Grazie. Huh? Australian.
Is that Australian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I gotta help this dude.
Oh, sorry. I won't distract you.
Oh, no, I didn't help him.
You failed.
You distracted me.
No, that was.
This is what happens.
You really can't multitask.
You look
can
at you look at chat for 5 seconds. It costs someone their life.
Mhm.
It's very dangerous business streaming.
Sorry.
It's okay. You just killed a man. Don't
Alright,
feel
well,
guilty
quickly,
or
I'll
anything.
ask you these questions
Don't
right
feel
while
bad.
the video's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Jose says, my friend Hugh wants to say hi and asks if you know Joe.
Hi,
Who
Joe.
is Joe?
What?
Do you know Joe?
I don't know what Joe you're talking
I don't
about.
know.
I might know a Joe or two, but
Also, is a GTX 1070.
wait, hold on. Just hold that thought.
Oh.
Are we experiencing a bug here? Look, train was abandoned, failed. Retry checkpoint. All right. Hands are off. Little cinematic. And then it fails again. Skip checkpoint? How do I... What does that mean? I can just skip through the level? Oh, geez. Okay. I'll take it. I'm not going to ask any questions. That was definitely a bug, though, I think.
Alright, you ready for the question?
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
shoot, now I lost track of it. Oh, wait, here it is.
Hell
They
yeah.
want to know if a GTX 1070 Aorus is a good purchase in 2019 for 1080p 144 hertz gaming.
If you can get a good deal on it, if you can get it for like, I don't know, $200 or something like that, used, $200 or less, if you can find it for a really good deal like that, then I would say go for it. Otherwise, for $30 more, you could get a 1660 Super, which is very much on par, I would think, with the GTX 1070. You'd have to double check the benchmarks to validate that, but yeah, that 1660 Super is a great card for the money. And it's, it's new. It's got features, ray traces and stuff. All the things. All right, I'm supposed to shoot this guy in the head, right? Oh, wow. I missed. I missed!
We got a $5.
Oh, wait.
wait,
Don't knock the table.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. You're
Sorry.
trying to get me killed?
Sorry.
Woo! See that? See that, honey? I really knocked him dead. Handed their asses to him. Ye frickin' haw. Oh, the boy's back.
Where'd you go?
Little boy blue.
Where'd you go?
Little boy.
Alright.
Little boy.
Here's your question. Mr. Cuddles, 38, donated $5. Thank you so much.
Mr. Cuddles.
I've been wanting to upgrade my case to either the Thermaltake Core P3, the Lian Li 011, or the NZXT H500. Any opinions on on those or others.
PCO 11. I love that case, PCO 11. It's so good. What happened?
Billy and
No!
Lee? Billy and Lee?
No! I mean, yes, but no! What happened? Lenny died? I couldn't even... Where was Lenny? Why is Lenny dicking around? Ugh. Why does that still show that we're in the snow? That doesn't look right.
But there is snow.
But that, like, we're not on a train there. It's
Yeah,
weird.
because it's lagging.
No, but that was, like, way long ago.
Well,
I don't know, YouTube streaming sucks sometimes.
no. This is just what you're showing. On mine right now, honey. It's,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Ah! Gotcha! Got you too!
my neck is hurting.
All
from
right.
reading donations.
Okay, sorry. Maybe we should cut him off for now? Would you like?
But we won't mention that.
Would you like to?
Ah.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez! No! Come on! Yikes. Oh, whoa, oh! The game. Am I? Why isn't he walking?
You killed him though.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah, I did, but I felt like the controls were sticking a little bit.
What we're doing, kid.
They were a little funky earlier. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh, dude with a beard! Reverse the grapple, break free! Break free!
F.
I'm trying to break free! F! Beat! Beat him up! Oh! Yeah!
Him.
F in chat for that guy. How about that? How's that for an F? Get to the front of the engine car. Aye aye! Caption. I cracked myself up. Alright. Alright. You chocolate. You chocolate. Oh boy. There's a guy. There's a guy. Oh,
There better be some money up
there's a guy.
All these bastards must be guarding something.
Where are the other guys?
We need to find
Oh!
right? Yeah, keep pushing on.
Ah!
You're in a situation here.
Ah! Come on. Oh my goodness.
Still okay? I think so.
Oh, what? This guy.
Damn, he's got no
I wasted too many bullets on him.
Doing good, kid.
You can run, but you can't hide. Oh. Yeah. Oh boy. Ah.
We're gonna get out of this. Oh, I know we are.
Oh no. Oh no. I should use my dead eye, eh? What am I, Canadian? Oh, that was terrible. I don't know how to use my dead eye. I have to figure out how to use it first before I actually use it. Oh my gosh. Is that our buddies? Those are our buddies, right? Yeah, buddies! Hooray for friends! Thank you for killing everyone. That's what friends are for. Killing my enemies.
Yes, let's get the money and go. We got some fellas
Beautiful.
holed up in this last car. Shit. What are you boys
What is love?
doing in there?
Baby, don't hurt me.
We don't want to kill
We don't want to kill any of you, but we will.
but trust me.
This is a suspenseful scene. No, I'm okay.
You sure?
I have to keep my wits about me. Can't be chomping on seaweed when shit goes south.
You asked for it. 5, 4.
Yeah, again, can't hear anything they're saying.
Seems our friends have gone deaf.
Seems our friends have gone deaf.
Wake
So
them
have
up
I.
a little.
You're not saying anything.
We've
Oh,
played this before.
shoot everything! Yay! We're all trigger happy outlaws. Woohoo!
I remember playing this scene.
Yeah,
Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite.
this was the scene with the guns
Boys, go blow that door open.
and the bullets. Take dynamite from
Hey!
Bill.
Crafty Hack is in chat. Hey,
What's up,
Crafty.
Crafty? What up, crafty boy.
Now light the fuse. Here we go.
My crafty buddy. Alright. Firework time.
Crafty wants to know how you're doing at this game.
I am,
He's doing really bad.
I'm not doing terribly. I'm doing a lot better with a keyboard and mouse than I was with a freaking controller. I'll say that much. But yes, I'm still not good at video games, if that's what you mean. But look, I got this dude to surrender, and his little punk-ass friends. So, can't be that bad. Yeah, they fear me. They totally fear me. It's not because I've got 11 other hairy dudes next to me. It's all me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100 FPS, baby. Look at that. Looking at some flat textured image. Go to the private car. Well, I guess I go in here then.
Look at this place. It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything.
That is true, Crafty. He does not have time to game at all anymore.
Yeah, it's
I
very
think Crafty's
sad.
really just guilt tripping you because we don't play games with him anymore.
Trust me,
You know?
I miss those days
The
tremendously.
old crew getting together
I
playing
really
video
do miss
games.
those days a lot. Those were fun. Playing the old H1, H1Z1.
But no one plays H1 anymore, so
I know. They all the games got too sophisticated and, you know, unbroken. I miss my broken H1Z1 type games. Why do all the games have to work well now?
someone asked for me to play.
Proper shooting mechanics, things that make sense. It's all terrible.
Here I said.
What?
Someone asked if I could play. You don't want to see me play.
Yeah, you want to?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
Just tell everyone I'm really bad at this game.
I mean,
Yes.
Wifey is not inherently a gamer.
No. Crafty can confirm this too.
Yeah. But you did have some pretty kick-ass moments in H1. Like that's the thing. It's like when you actually do play, you do improve a lot, and you get better.
Crafty said the H1Z1 is almost completely dead.
Yeah, it's gone the way of the dino.
No.
Alright, sick of this shit. Deal with the guards. Ooh, I get to deal with you. Did you hear that, guys? They're gonna let me deal with you. How should I deal with you? Huh? I'm gonna threaten you.
Okay. Get on the train.
Get on the train.
On it.
Ah ha ha! Take care of the guards. Oh wait, am I supposed to kill them? I thought... Oh, I'm supposed to kill them, aren't I? Oh, shit. Ah! I guess I don't have to. Okay, it's not like mission failed or anything. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't have to kill you. It looks like I didn't have to kill you guys. I'm sorry about that. My bad. Didn't... Yep, drop the ball on that one. Alright, let's what are we doing? I have to go to the front. Can I open this door?
Crafty, that's not true. That was not a pretty good shot.
What? Is he complimenting me?
No, he's saying that I was a pretty good shot.
Oh yeah, you were.
But that's not true.
You were a pretty good shot, actually. I feel like there were many rounds where you got more kills than I did, which was usually 0. I was really good at hiding. I was an expert camper, but who wasn't? Just crouch in the grass and stay there. All right, let's fire this puppy up, eh? Again with the Canadian talk. Oh, thank you, Hyde. You are a beautiful man yourself. Yes, I just assumed your gender.
I am
Sue me.
taking a break from reading.
No, yeah, that's fine. Guys, in case you didn't figure it out, we are taking a break from reading off the donations just to give Wifey a bit of a rest period here. But maybe we'll resume or something, do a little blitz round before we end the stream. Which it's already looking a little bit... We've already been going for roughly an hour and a half now, so...
Wrap it up soon.
wrap it up in a little bit. We'll play a little bit more.
So we getting out?
I'm like, actually, like, now that I've been playing for a good hour and a half now, like, I really am just getting attached to the game. Like, I just want to keep playing it until 5 a.m. But I probably can't because I have to work tomorrow.
We should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine.
Video games. Why do you do this to me? Why? Yes! Yes, we finally made it out of the crappy snow. I did not like the snow missions. It was just kind of boring too, you know? You just look everywhere and it's just all white and stupid. Look at how beautiful this looks. Wow. Okay, this is, look at this. This is PC, mother effers. And this is low settings? Are you kidding me? It looks so good. Look at the lighting. Even like the shadows. The shadows are on low right now and they look stupendous. And you know, it's made me run into this rock. I'm sorry guys, I was looking at the light rays. Doesn't even have ray tracing. It's still beautiful. Alright. Eyes on the prize again. We can continue. Sorry for the hold up there. Oh my god. Wow.
Let's take a look.
Oh, traveling was so shitty back then. Could you imagine?
What's going on?
You got a spare
Broke the goddamn
wood wheel?
All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
Okay, I'm glad that was part of the storyline and not my bad.
All right,
I really
Sheriff,
thought I
you
had
hold
screwed
the
up.
thing up while you try and put the wheel back on that.
You still strong enough?
Roll the wheel.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Say less.
All right, lift the wheel. Place the wheel. Bash the wheel. You do so many things to wheels in this game. It's like you thought you knew a wheel
So useless after all.
till you played this game.
Not quite.
Intimately involved with wheels. Crank the wheel. No more audio.
What do you think?
What do you think? Oh!
We wouldn't have seen him.
Holy crap, we must be at a casino.
Poor bastards.
Indian burial
Screwed
grounds.
them over down here. Come on, let's not push our
Oh,
luck.
so you admit you screwed them over.
Well,
You
get in.
damn
I'll tell
cowards. And just like that, we're like, yeah, but we'll just get the hell out of here. Before they kill us.
Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. Hurry it up. We've got work to do. So,
Yeah!
yes.
Get!
The Indians
Yeah!
in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the heartlands we're going to.
Whip those ponies into
Farming
shape.
and grazing country, they lost it
Look at
all.
this. This wagon has 2 horsepower right
Taken
now.
away from them it was, every blade of
I don't know
grass.
if that's
Killed or
don't know if that's accurate.
herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
all hell.
How's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was
Doesn't this look good, honey?
Unpleasant about
Looks
it.
really good.
Look at how far.
I've seen this game before.
Like, I don't think you could see those trees way in the distance, like on the mountains there,
Maybe not.
on
I fear
console.
I was perhaps
On the
trying to
Xbox. Like,
simplify
you could
something
probably
more
see like the first 5
complicated
trees
for
in
the
front of you.
benefit of
No,
a
probably not that bad.
black-headed
But
driver here.
the draw distance is always something that I've really loved about PC graphics.
Never forget. This here's a con man.
Being able to see
Charles.
very
Born and
far
bred.
away. See objects
Just 'cause
far
it
away.
sounds fancy don't mean
Just-
he knows a
it
damn
adds to
thing
the
about what he's talking
Immersion.
about.
Hashtag immersion.
So, what happened to your tribe?
No complaints of lagging or anything
At least not that I
this
Not
whole
that I'm-
stream?
Not that I'm seeing.
I haven't really seen any.
was a colored
No.
That's great. I feel like usually when we stream to YouTube, there's always lag.
When we were
Some
forced to move from
chop
our lands,
chop.
The 3 of us fled. I was too young to
Okay,
raise
for
my mom.
how much I'm whipping you horses, you're really not going that fast.
A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother.
That's one nice thing about GTA. Just like hop in a Lambo or whatever,
We drifted around.
cruising
It was a
doing a
very
buck
sad
50
man, and the drink had a
to your
mean
next
hold on
mission.
me. Around 13.
None of this horsing around.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older.
Woo!
A wilder
Jeez.
delinquent
Oh
you
my
never
gosh.
did see.
Sorry.
But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently. Wait.
We should have got some whiskey to celebrate the
What's the problem
launch.
between you two?
I don't take
Arthur?
whiskey. No, I do, but
I just meant for me. You can watch me game. You can watch me drink whiskey.
That depends.
I just have like a laundry
Are we
list of
still
things you
heading
can watch me
west
do.
in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as
To
we
your
planned?
own
No.
To your own
Are we
enjoyment.
heading in the correct
Casey says,
direction
"Wifey
on
sauce,
our
my
desperate
wife
escape from
Haley
the
is
law
dying to
eastwards
get
down
your
the
attention.
mountains?
Can't you get a shout out?"
Yes, I believe
Hi
so.
Haley.
You know this area?
Hope you're having fun watching the stream.
I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town.
That's
not too
our
far from
that's
here
our
called
2%
Valentine.
female demographic right there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Haley.
Working girls.
You gotta represent. You represent all the women on the
Whoop,
Bitwit
whoop.
YouTube channel.
Probably them
It's just
too.
you and wifey out there.
Let's hope
Me
not.
and Haley.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low.
It'll do for
Whip
now.
them
I
ponies,
don't think Dutch is
I
really
am.
going to lie.
Stonehenge.
You know, maybe it's me who's
It looks like there's a face in that rock.
We kept telling him that fairy
Yeah, it
job
kinda
didn't
does,
feel
huh?
right. You and me had a real
Even the
feeling
video
about
game
it
rocks
that
have
could've
faces
worked
in
out.
them.
Maybe.
It just isn't
Oh, it's
like
interesting,
Dutch
by the way, how the frame rate has dropped actually in this environment, which you would expect it to, with all the foliage, all the grass. There's a lot more textures to render than friggin' snow.
Dutch?
So you can see that we went down from mid 80s to honestly 60s and 70s. Quite a tank there,
I figure we must
but that
got
is
it right.
probably to be expected. And again, this is all with like low settings, with a couple things cranked to medium, maybe one or two set to higher ultra, but just another testament to how demanding this game is.
Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah.
Still looks
you
great
can
though.
have all this.
So good.
I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do 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 do.
We have a
Do
kitty.
do 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 do. Ah, honey,
What?
you're knocking things.
I got a kitty.
You're a knocker.
I got a kitty.
Kitty, which one? Oh, it's the girl. Girl cat.
Meow.
Girl cat versus boy cat. Round one. Fight.
There you are, bro.
Oh,
Head in there.
Is this a
Follow
friendly?
the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
no, I'm not gonna slow up for you. You're gonna rob us. I trust no one in this dark, forsaken land. It's the Wild West out here. Every man for himself. Whip, whip, whip. No, I don't want sticky keys. I need to disable that. We made it to camp, boys.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
Oh yeah, this looks like a great home. Just grass and dirt,
You were
some
wrong
crappy
over
tents.
there. This place.
I've never felt
Perfect.
so at
I
ease.
hope so. Gentlemen.
Gentlemen, we have survived. I will survive. Yeah, yeah. Chapter 2. We made it to Chapter 2.
Whoop.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys. I'm gonna call a last call for some Q&A.
Questions?
If you guys
Yeah.
want to attach a donation to it, we'll answer some last-minute questions before we close out the stream here. Feel free. Wifey
Oh.
will try to relay some of those.
Zachary Morris, $10 donation. Yo, I used your guide to build my first PC a couple weeks ago. It was a 3700X because the 3900X was out of stock. And an NVIDIA RTX 2070 MSI X 570 Pro Wi-Fi motherboard. And I just wanted to say thanks.
Awesome, dude. That's an incredible system. It's gonna make you happy for a very long time, and I hope the guide helped you through it smoothly, and sounds like it did. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. For the first time in weeks.
No more questions?
For the first time. YouTube usually has a pretty long delay, so
Yeah, that's true.
people might just be hearing that.
I hope so, Dutch.
Prompt.
You kept the faith, or
All right, I'm supposed to just stand here and talk to you.
always kept
Look at your ugly mug.
I ain't losing it now.
Okay, thank you for leaving me alone. Let's see. Away, 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 away. Oh wait. Tab R. How do I look at my items? Or my weapons? Oh, maybe I can't do that at camp. Alright, go to the U. Who's the U? This guy? Uncle! Oh yeah, Uncle. Wake up, Uncle.
Careful
Just
not to
give him
work
a nice
yourself to death there, Uncle.
kick.
I was thinking.
Kick him awake.
Honey, can you
Eventually.
backflip?
So, while the rest of us are busy,
no.
stay with me.
I'm
I already knew the answer to that
I'm
question.
flattered you would even think to ask me that.
Where we live
But
in,
no, I
Uncle
cannot.
Morgan. Do you wanna
Justin
head
West,
down?
thank you for your $5 donation. He says, "What is video games anyway?"
Great. Go check the horses.
Video games is
You gonna take the old man into
video
town?
games is love. Video games is life. It's just a collection of ones and zeros, really.
Sorry,
wondering what the hell was
that's
going on
the
over there.
girl. It's the girl. Joso, thank you for your $5 donation. Building my first PC for art school, some gaming too. What CPU and GPU should I get? Love you guys, by the way. Say hi to Lyle for me.
Yeah, I think for a workstation system like that, if you are doing content creation, like I've said, Ryzen has some really great offers right now. That you know, for the money, the dollar per core is really good on Ryzen CPUs. Oh my God, these damn wenches are really annoying with their singing. But yeah, I mean, depending on your budget, you know, Ryzen 5 3600, 3700X. Unless you're really ballin' and you need the extra horsepower, I wouldn't think that you need a 3900X, but that Ryzen 5 or 7 chip would do you some solids there. And if you're not gaming, if you're just using it for work, you probably don't need a crazy GPU or anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's more to that, but moving on.
Lethal Phantom said he donated twice and it was missed. Please go back. Well, thank you so much, Lethal, for making some donations. It's going to be too difficult for us to go back. We apologize for missing your question, but thank you so much for donating.
Wait, someone what?
Lethal donated twice, but we missed his donation.
Oh,
So, apologize for that.
sorry, buddy.
Israel Garcia, $4.99. Kyle, what is the best ATX case? Also, hi, wife. You saw us looking beautiful, like always. Oh, thank you.
Stop hitting on my wife.
Mr. Morgan?
The hell? No, best micro ATX case. Huh. There's a lot of good micro ATX cases out there. I like the Define Mini C from Fractal Design. They also have their Meshify Mini, which is micro ATX.
Look at all that snow on the mountains.
I'm trying to think what
Sure
else.
don't wanna be back up there.
There's obviously a lot more. NZXT has their H400i, which I think is micro ATX. Yeah, because H200 is the mini ITX, so I think 400i is micro. Chat, any suggestions? If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them in chat, although there might be a delay.
Will you remember that though, Arthur?
Does Fantex have any micro ATX cases? I don't. Oh, they have their Enthoo Evolve micro ATX, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend that one. It's pretty choked for airflow.
Here we are, just like I said. Cultural center of civilization.
There's a bunch of them out there, but I
Uncle,
like I said, I can't multitask. I cannot think
We're gonna do what any self-respecting
and stream at the same
maniac
time. It's
put the women to
really
work.
terrible.
With pleasure.
Cody, thank you for your $1.99 donation. Poop tarts,
Okay,
that
just
is all.
stay out of trouble.
I
Couldn't agree more.
Right, I need
could really go for a poop tart right now.
general store when you're done.
Sounds fantastic. Oh yeah, 280X.
Oh.
Corsair 280X is also a good micro ATX case.
So that's how you see yourself, is it?
Abbott.
No 202 is my mini ITX.
I don't know
Known as the
what currency that is, but thank you for your $2.50
Abbott
donation.
PHP.
I'm
I don't know
not
what that
gonna
is.
ask why.
Sorry. But
I'm
he
not
says
sure.
building a
Filipino
Ryzen...
maybe.
Maybe.
Filipino pesos. Filipino.
I don't know.
You're my
He says,
favorite
building a
parachute.
Ryzen
Nice.
system for my daughter using build guides from you and
Ringworm's
Paul.
the favorite
Nice.
Hello from the, oh, it is from the Philippines. Hello from the Philippines.
Ha ha! It's amazing, like how many different currencies,
Then rats with
like
the plague.
currency abbreviations I've learned based on Super
Because
Chat
of
alone.
Super Chat.
Here's the place.
It's kind of funny.
Come on.
Well, I hope. By the way, I hope the build with your daughter goes well.
Yeah. Sorry, I kind of lagged for a second.
She'll probably be a better gamer than me.
Lance, thank you for your $6.99 Canadians. Is that
Oh, we
Oh, did it
crashed. We
crash?
crashed.
Oh,
We crashed. We crashed. We
no.
crashed.
does that mean the stream crashed too, or just
Damn.
the game?
No, just the game.
Well, you can just finish answering questions. I mean, we're gonna end
Well,
up.
I'm just gonna launch this up. Just might as well in the meantime, so it's not just a
Alright.
black screen.
Well,
But
go ahead and. Can you scroll up?
it had a good run though. It really had a good run. We went for an hour and a half. It was a lot better than I was expecting, to be honest. You want me to go up?
Yes. I was about to read that
Okay.
one, so you can just read it yourself.
Lance FN 699. Thank you very much. Hi Kyle, for streaming, which combo is better? RX 580 plus an Ryzen 7 2700 versus a GTX 1660 and a Ryzen 6 2600. Well, for streaming, obviously, I mean, I would definitely say with the 2700 would be the better one for streaming. In terms of providing a better image for your viewers, because you would have more leverage with additional cores and threads over the 2600 to improve your performance there. At the same time, the GTX 1660, well, it'd be a fairly good match. The RX 580 versus the GTX 1660. I'm not sure why you're changing the GPUs along with the CPUs. I think you're probably fine with either of those cards. But if you're prioritizing streaming, I would go with the Ryzen 7 2700 for sure. Oh,
Missed it right there.
but yeah. Go ahead and read that one, honey.
Sir Parseval, game looks. Oh, thank you for your donation. Your $5 donation.
Aha.
Game looks better on my Xbox One X than my $4,000 PC. Crazy optimizations when devs build for specific configuration.
Yeah,
Ryzen,
that's true.
I don't understand what that means. Ryzen Navi, well positioned for next gen.
Was that a question?
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
a
it's just a
comment.
statement,
It's
yeah.
just a statement.
Yes, yeah, I couldn't agree more. It makes a huge difference when a title is released on a platform natively versus a port, for the exact reasons that you mentioned, which makes perfect sense. But I don't know, like, you must be using worse settings than I am, because it still looks really good to me. You guys obviously can't tell because of you're watching a stream, it's all compressed and stuff, but this looks fantastic at low settings. It looked really good at ultra too. I mean, amazing at ultra obviously, but not the 30 FPS part.
Good morning, Arthur.
All right, I'm gonna go.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, do we have, maybe we'll take like
well,
2 or 3 more?
Dingo on my 40, thank you for your donation.
Dingo!
And also, thank you for anyone else that donated while I was on my little chat break. Sorry we didn't get your
Yeah.
questions, but again, thank you for donating.
We appreciate you,
We do.
and you are loved.
All right, let's just.
All right, we'll do these 3 right here.
These 3 right here, and then we'll end it for tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Gary, thank you for your $1.99 donation. Would you get a 2700X or a 3600?
Ooh, that depends. My inclination is to go with a 3600X because the IPC and the gaming performance is just, it's significantly better, up to 15% better than a 2700. You're still getting 6 cores and 12 threads. If you absolutely need the additional cores and threads over the gaming performance, then go with the 2700. So I guess going back to the streaming example, if you were streaming, gaming and streaming, you would have to choose. Do you want to have a better stream for your viewers, or do you want more FPS for yourself? And yeah, that's a decision you'll have to make.
Okay.
Good question, though. That's always a tough one between those two.
Oruk, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you for your $5 donation. Love your accent, Heather. Thank you.
You have
very
an
much.
accent?
I didn't know I had an accent.
I mean, apart
but
from an American one.
I have a good American accent, I guess. I don't know.
She's from Egypt.
Shut up.
I don't know what Egyptian.
All right, but there's a question for you.
Okay.
What's a good upgrade from an RX 580 for 1080p gaming for around $500 AUD?
What's a good upgrade from an RX 580
Yeah.
for 1080p gaming for around 500 Australian? I have no idea what 500 Australian is, so I'm gonna do 500 Australian to USD is $344. Oh, okay, you've got some wiggle room there. You've got some spending power for 350 bucks US or 500 Australia roughly. I mean, you've got a couple options. There's the RX Vega 56, which maybe wouldn't be the most popular choice, but it has come down in price quite a bit. There's the RTX 2060 Super, which is a great card as well. Let's see. Maybe the 2060. Let me see what 2060s are going for right now.
Crafty, what are you talking about? I do not have an accent. Do I have an accent?
Wait, Crafty said
Crafty,
that?
you're American. You shouldn't think that I have an accent.
Yeah, I don't know. But RTX 2060 would be a good choice. 2060 Super might be a little out of that price range, but if you can squeeze it in, that'd be great. But also, don't forget about AMD's offerings. The 5700. The 5700 XT is a little bit much. It's out of that budget, but if you can manage to get a 5700 in there, you don't care about ray tracing. My initial testing found it to be a better value, actually, than its direct competitor from NVIDIA, which was the 2060. So either of those, but I would double check more current benchmarks, because drivers do affect performance over time and will optimize the performance of cards. So double check benchmarks to see how each card performs in titles that, you know, maybe titles that you want to play, but also just in general. It's not so much about the specific titles more than it is the delta or the difference between cards. Check prices. Try to find something for Black Friday. Don't buy something before Black Friday. Anybody, if you're not, it probably goes without saying, but if you're thinking about buying hardware soon or right now, just wait for the sales later this month. There's always bound to be some good ones, so you can save yourself some serious dough that way. But yeah, I would say RTX 2060 or the RX 5700 would be good choices in that price range. Okay, I think. Oh, and Russell, $2. Is the game on low graphic settings? Yes, it's pretty much very low. I forgot to mention this. Sorry, but if you want to see the exact settings that I'm using, I actually followed a guide that I linked in the description. It's from some website. It was like one of the first ones that popped up. I just looked at it, and it had sort of different brackets of settings based on how much performance you want to get out of the game, and I went with sort of middle of the road performance column. So just look at that link if you're curious to see the exact settings that I'm using right now, that I have been using for the whole stream. And in case you missed it, I did try running it on Ultra, like everything maxed out, and I was getting roughly 30 to 40 FPS, sometimes a little more. I tried everything on high, and that was not much better, maybe 10 FPS bump. I was still not topping 60 FPS on average, so yeah, this game's a piece of work, I tell you. And it also makes you start speaking like a cowboy if you play it long enough. So on that note, I am going to stop playing for now. We had a good run. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank
For
you,
everyone
everyone.
joining us on this really impromptu stream, Wifey, thanks for being here. Thanks for reading chat.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And keeping all the bad boys in check. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I guess we'll see you in the next video, which is coming up soon. So, have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.